Good morning, you guys. I am, like pretty much everyone else and their mama, exhausted. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. I don't sleep that good. I'm taking these natural pills, but whatever. Today, finally, it's the first day here in Spain ever since we started to be confined and all these gimmicky things that have been happening around the globe, right? That we'd been allowed to go outside. Mind you, it's not like we can go outside wherever and whenever, but we are allowed outside, us adults from, I believe it's from 16 up until 69. We're allowed to go out from 6 a.m. to, oh God, I'm so sleepy, from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. And then you can just pick one of the two time frames. And if you don't do that, you can go out from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Mind you, it's not the summertime, and from 8 to 11, really, it's dark. It's whatever, it's the nighttime, right? So I decided to do the next best thing. And given the fact that I'm not sleeping that good, I woke up at 5 a.m. Look, and I thought to myself, look, if I miss this time frame, and I toss and turn and I fall asleep once again, I'm gonna be missing my time to go outside because I won't go outside during nighttime. So I decided to do the next best thing, and it's been just preparing a double espresso from my coffee machine. And yeah, it was cold. I'm just fresh out of the shower right now, and it was super cold. And needless to say, my hometown, if it's not summertime, it's windy, and if it's not noon, it's windy, and it was windy. It was really windy. But whatever, I just got pretty well equipped. This is why you have winter clothing and whatnot, right? And I went finally to a little hike with the dogs. And I say a little hike because we are not allowed to go whatever distance we want to. We're just allowed to go around 1 kilometer around the perimeter, if you get what I'm saying. And this is a little bit less than a mile, so 3/4 of a mile, if that. But given the fact that there is no time restriction, you can do that kilometer as many times as you want to. And so what I've done, I haven't filmed that at all. I just decided to spend quality time with them, with the dogs from the shelter. What I did, instead of going on a hike as I usually would to the mountains, is going on a little hike by the outskirts of my town and do that same round with all the dogs from the shelter. It's been pretty exhausting, but whatever. And after that, I've given them a well-deserved shower. Finally, it was warm enough. It was 20 degrees. It is 20 degrees Celsius. And so I decided it was about time. You see, at the shelter, we don't have warm water or all these commodities. It's a shelter. It's not the Hilton. And so today was a good day, and they all got showered, and then they showered me, and then I came home, and I, needless to say, jumped into the shower myself. And yeah, I just ran the laundry. I'm touching my neck a lot. I'm sorry about that. It's just tomorrow, hopefully, the physiotherapist can start working again. And oh my God, I need to go to the physiotherapist. Like, you cannot imagine. I have a sore neck. Like, wow. I need to strengthen my back, but how can you when you're not allowed outside of your house and you don't have the equipment and whatnot? So it's whatever. And from staying in the same position, even though you change and whatnot, I have the biggest sore neck, and it started affecting my, how do you say that? In my arm. When you get, I don't know, I'm gonna just say it out loud in there, and maybe then it's not a word in English and it's just gibberish, but tendinitis. And this is what's happening here, so I cannot really move this arm. But fortunately, we have two arms, so I walk the dogs. Even though I'm left-handed, I walk the dogs with the right hand. They really understand everything. It's like, no joke, it was like, today there's no pulling. No pulling whatsoever, please. And they were the sweetest ones. They were excited, just same way that I was to be outside, to be allowed to be having a walk, to feel the fresh air, and yeah, not to be scared that if you go out and if you're not going grocery shopping or whatever, you're gonna get fined, or all this stuff that's been going on, right? And yeah, just by 10, I was back home and I did all that I'm telling you. And now I'll grab a Coca-Cola because I'm falling asleep as I'm speaking, and I'll go and meet my neighbors at the roof because yeah, I went to do some general weekly groceries. I went to the farmers market and everything, and they were by the balcony and they were like, "So you're coming to the rooftop?" And it was like, whoa, I really want to sleep, but at the same time I really want to hang out with another human being, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna power through, and probably after lunch I'll disappear and I'll take a nap if I can, and it's gonna be the best thing. But needless to say, the highlight of the day has been being allowed outside. Good morning, you guys. I'm going on a little hike, but given the fact that from my direction, from my house direction to the shelter, if I go there, I cannot go by the river, and it's been raining a lot over the past couple months, and I really want to go and pay a visit to the river. Today I'm exiting and I'm going by the river side, walking without the dogs. And I have to tell you something. It's not going outside that feels weird, but it's going outside without the dogs that feels extremely... What is that? Oh my god. Rest in peace. This is bird, victim of a car crash. So, my voice is so low because I just woke up. As I was saying, it feels super weird walking on the street without, with my hiking clothing, my hiking shoes, my backpack, my hat, my sunglasses, and no dog. I feel orphan. I feel weird. It feels so weird. But it is what it is. Starting next week, I have a full schedule to go and do with the dogs. And yeah, from Monday to Friday, dog training every single morning during the state of alarm. So it's gonna be quite a chore, and voluntarily, needless to say, but still 5 days a week. Let's hush. Everyone's sleeping and I'm walking, basically, because we're allowed to be walking from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. and it's 8:30 because fortunately today I slept 7 hours, which is a record for me as of late. And yeah, we're starting to exit the towns. It's still not the beautiful place. I'll show you that in a few. But yeah, let's go. So here's the thing, I don't know how long or how much I will be able to film because there's plenty of people walking in front of me, like 200 meters ahead, and there was a man behind me, and whatever. Like, people are making its best because it's the second day that we're allowed outside. Oh yeah, as I was gonna say, it's the allergy season, if you haven't seen. And my nose is starting to go runny and I feel like sneezing, but at the same time it's the first time in my life that I feel worried of sneezing somehow. So it might be the first year in my life that I take the allergy medicine regularly just to stop the symptoms. Yeah. Shoot! There, right there. That's the sea. It's the first time that I get to see the sea in over 2 months. This is great. This is great views. See, I kid you not when I tell you I live by the mountains, but by the sea. It's no joke. It's a reality, actually. So you get the best of both worlds. But as I was saying, I feel kind of orphaned without a dog, and I never went to the extent, as of lately, as a child I had one, to adopt one, because I thought when the circumstances are ideal, I will adopt one. And then I always thought, well, if I move abroad, it's kind of a bit of a hassle. Not only moving yourself, but then finding a place that they allow to have dogs and whatnot. But I think I'm gonna overrule all of this and start thinking adopting a dog. And today we're gonna make a bundle of flowers. People are watching me because I'm vlogging and I am the weird person in town, so go figure. So this is a town big enough that we don't know everyone, but it is a town small enough that you know almost half of the people. And I already been inquired twice where the dog's at. Wow. Like, I am the dog lady. Am I? I am the dogless dog lady. Who knows? Who knew? Like, where the dogs at? Because when they always see me out and about, I'm with dogs. That's the reality of it. I mean, when I'm on the outskirts in nature and whatnot, so it's like, where's the dog? Where's the dog? Dog ain't here. Dog's sleeping, probably. But it feels so weird. It feels so awkward. I concur. I agree with them that where's the dog? Where are your dogs? Because it's been a couple of years that it's not a dog. It's dogs in plural when I go. So yeah, I don't know. It's seeing a pastor without the herd. I'm making fun of myself because it's like not good morning. How are you? Hey Elena, where the dog's at? What? I mean, if this isn't gorgeous, I don't know what is. Here I am. Hello. Say hello. Take a good look at that. Tell me this is not gorgeous. And I'll show you more. Just in a few. Oh. Like, this is my hometown, you guys. This is 10 minutes away, walking from my house. And it's been years since the river has been flowing, streaming. How do you say that? But let me show you this bridge, so I need to show you this bridge. There's plenty of people. Usually there's virtually no one in here, but look at this. Take a good look at this. We're gonna go across it. And now we're on top of the river. Oh, sorry about that angle. Hola. Buen día. Wow. And so fortunately I didn't take the dogs with me today because apparently everyone decided that this was the best route to take on a hike, and there's plenty of dogs, so whatever. And on top of that there's plenty of people, so yeah, it feels weird to be filming, but it's beautiful. I'm trying to show you some bits and pieces though. What the heck is that? Is this Jumanji? I feel like I'm in the jungle right now. Wow. My god, it rained. So apparently I'm walking so fast that I am closer to the shelter than home. It's not nearly the hour, so I still have an hour left, so I feel like it's wow for it to look at it, but at my speed I feel like in 15 minutes I could be there, and maybe I'm gonna say hello. We'll see about that. But it's a short walk with a no, I miss it. Oh god. And this is the gigantic stairs. that we have in here. Kid you not, they're very big ones. But you see, there should be a little road it doesn't exist any longer, and this is what's given me all of this. Again, it's not the coronavirus, but I feel like these days you have to super justify yourself when you have allergies. I'm watching my step, and yep. If I were with the panda right now, he would be bothering those dogs. He's sleeping, so he's not bothering anyone. But yeah, we'll see about that. And I don't know if maybe this is the. Can you see in there? Always by the river. Oh God, I really need to clear my respiratory system. There's a little waterfall in there, and people looking at it, so it's gorgeous though. This should be a road and that's the river, but now it's all the river. Like nature, wow, like nature really takes their natural path. Once again, I've been asked about the dogs. Whatever. Now we're taking alternative routes that not many people know, but I do, and it's less crowded and it's more beautiful, which is the important thing. But it's really flourished, and it's gorgeous. So there's that. And yes, once again, I've been inquired about the dogs. Take it as you will. Take it. Look, let's do this. So you have to do this. And people look at you puzzled when you start walking that way. And where's she going? Oh, I know our route. That's where I'm going. And now it's very steep. So why do I know the route? Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Before I started volunteering with the dogs, I didn't know very many routes other than the usual ones. But after that, we started exploring, and you learn the highways and the byways. So I definitely added some dandelions, and I'm about to take a photo of some sorts. And I'm home. This time is over. You guys, the shortness of breath. Let me show you what the effing thing I climbed, because I got stopped twice again for people, because people had been isolated for 50 days almost, and they didn't want to communicate. And I'm on the other side of town in the river, my house, and I looked at the watch and was like, 20 minutes, I'm gonna do it. There was no way I was gonna do it by the natural route. So I promised to myself take it easy today, because I come from all the way down there. I climbed the wall. But it is what it is, so people coming. And yeah, I promised myself that I would be home by the time, because I don't want to get fined. I'll be home, but good God, what a cardio. Let's see if I can film this outro. So the people were informing me, these people, that if you're cycling or if you're running, you don't have this 1 kilometer perimeter kind of thing. But if you're walking or hiking, you have a limitation. It doesn't add up. So I thought I might as well start to pretend that I'm running for one, and that's it. We'll see about that. But today I promised to myself, given the fact that next week is gonna be a hard one, to take it easy, because I already had sore thighs. But apparently, well, it is what it is. I arranged this beautiful bouquet, and I spoke with people why I'm not wearing a face mask, because I'm in nature. That is why. It's not mandatory in nature so long you keep the distance. And needless to say, you can keep a distance. But inside of town, it's a whole nother story. But yeah, now I'm telling you goodbye because I really have to speed up and probably run. Maybe I'll be running, jogging home. You see that? It's still a long way. But kid you not, by 10 I'll be there. Maybe out of breath, but I'll be there. So see you soon. Bye. So, did you think I wasn't gonna make it? I made it home. 10:02. Barely there. So I got showered. I got a little dressed up. It's sunny, so finally I get to wear a skirt. And yeah. Now it's 11. I feel like this confinement thing, we have a stretcher schedule that we did beforehand because right now it's 11. I'm gonna go to the roof and read for a little bit because needless to say, now it's done. It's finito. Up until tomorrow I cannot exit no more. And yeah, by noon we will have the little Sunday party and that's it. But yes, I made it. I'm exhausted. And yeah, I'll have to start taking the allergy medicines, but it's whatever. It's not important, but it's gonna help me with the tiredness and whatnot. But it's been a beautiful morning, and I'm so glad. Did you hear the slap against my leg? And I'm so glad that I got to make it. And yeah, right now I'm off to get a little bit of tan to those legs, and yeah, hopefully you're having a great weekend. I know I said goodbye plenty of times, but this is a goodbye, and yeah, see you soon. Bye.